Good afternoon. I am going to teach you today about performing an initial switch configuration. Excuse me, this is going to be using Packet Tracer, and one of the pre-created activities Packet Tracer hands out to students. We are going to learn how to configure a switch with hostname, console password, VTY password, privileged executive modes, passwords and secret, IP address on VLAN interface, and a default gateway. And here we go. From the customer PC, which is this one, we're going to click. Okay, we're actually going to use, we have to create a console. So we're going to go from a console R232 to customer switch, which is not this one. And it's not this one, it's this little guy right here. And we want it on console. Okay. Then we're going to come in here to the PC. We're going to go to the desktop. We're going to come to the terminal. We'll say OK. We're going to hit enter. And here we're going to enable to get to privileged executive mode. And now we want to move into global configuration mode. So we go to configure terminal. And now it says to enter the command. So we go host name, one word, space, customer, switch with a capital on the S and the capital on the C, but everything is stuffed together. Now we want to put in, we're going to configure the password. So we're going to say enable password Cisco. And this means that when it asks for a password, you're going to type in the word Cisco. And then our secret is going to be enable secret, which is going to be Cisco 123. And you're going to hit enter. And now we are going to configure the console password. And we're still where we need to be. So we're going to say line console 0. And you can see right down here at the bottom it config-line. Now we're going to type in password Cisco, login, enter by the way, login, enter, and exit. The exit, if you'll notice, takes us back to config. And we're not completely done, so we don't want to exit out of this as well. So we're going to enter the line, we're going to type line VTY 0 space 15. Now you'll notice we're back into a line edit. And here we're going to say password Cisco, enter, login, enter, exit, enter. So we're back to config. Now we're going to configure an IP address on an interface VLAN. So we're going to say interface VLAN space 1, and you can see at the bottom there it says IF for interface. IP address 192.168. And 168.1.5 space. And now we're going to enter our subnet mask. Okay. Then we're going to tell it no shutdown. And exit, I hit enter twice, so that's why we got the weird message. So now we're back at the config place. Now we're going to configure our default gateway. Default dash gateway 192.168.1.1. And you can find all this by hovering over the customer PC. Okay. Now we want to verify our configuration. So we're at customer switch config. And now to get back to where we can ping, we're going to say end. And here we're going to type ping 209.165.201.10. Oops, if you saw, we got a bad, we're saying we don't know what you're talking about, because I missed a step there. Ping 209.168. Sorry, I was right. 165.201.10. Says success is 80%, so we dropped a packet somewhere. So we're going to try this again because it's sending 5. That's why it's not 75%. So we're going to ping 209.165.201.10. 100%. So it had, I was typing too fast and it hadn't got all the configuration in. And that is how you perform an initial switch configuration. I hope this helps.